with a live video on this round. I was just disconnected a minute ago because I'm in a bad area. I'm in the country. I'm out in the boondocks out here in no man's land in some little town in Tennessee. But anyway, I want to make this video be about me, my personal thoughts and feelings on this relationship status. Um, I want to stay single for a reason. I have my personal reasons, my opinions. Due to the current times that we live in. Let me cut the light back on. Man, this sucks. I had to turn the key. But due to the current times we living in, like I prefer to stay single. And the reason why I prefer to stay single is because it's like people, like a lot of these women out here, they like they want you for your money. Like they all about the money, man. They about the bag. You know what I'm saying? I know money is everything. Well, money is important, but money is not everything in so many words. But at the same token, um, when it comes to love and understanding and growing with a person, it shouldn't be about money. When it comes to love and a relationship, it should be about connecting mentally and spiritually. You know, it's like you have to get to know a person, feel a person out, listen to a person experiences, listen to a person's journey and mission that they try to achieve and accomplish. And you call this light back on. Oh my God! But you have to listen to um hear a person out, and learn a person. And it takes time to learn a person. It takes time to grow with a person. Like these days, people be so much in a rush. People be in a rush to get married, to become married to somebody, without fully getting to know a person. Because when you get to know a person, you have to know they likes, dislikes, um, things they been through. Um, you have to know their personality. You have to know um you have to know a person's feelings, their habits and all, their flaws and all of that. You have to get to know everything about a person A to Z before you even talk about a relationship. But the whole thing is you have to be friends before jumping into a relationship. And on top of that, it takes a long term, strong, powerful relationship in order to become married, in order to know this is the person you want to be with for the rest of your life until death. So that's the reason why I'm choosing to stay single, because like I don't want to hurt my spirit. I don't want to hurt my inner I don't want to hurt my inner self. I don't want to hurt myself mentally, because a lot of times people have mental illness because of past relationships where the relationship went bad, where they were cheated on or lied to, where they was abused physically. Because you have women that been through abusive relationships, so they feel like every man is violent, or they feel like men are no good because of one bad relationship where a man was beating on them half to death, or a man did this or did that. But what women have to realize is every man is not the same. You know what I'm saying? You still have good men out here like me. You have hardworking men out here that go to work every day, work a 9 to 5, work an honest living. Men that are drug free, men that don't look at other women. You have men out here that really do care about a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with somebody, I'm gonna really care about you as a woman. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to over abuse your loyalty or niceness or your kindness or your I won't take you for granted. Basically, in so many words. And like you have some women out here on the flip side that don't appreciate that because they were mentally damaged. So I'm thinking in my mind, why should I put myself in a position where I get with somebody that's been mentally damaged due to past relationships? You know what I'm saying? Because if I get involved with somebody that been through it and they mentally damaged towards me, it won't do anything but damage me, and it'll hurt me. What's up, my nigga? What's up, Jay? But it'll hurt me. It'll make me feel some type of way. It'll make me feel like all women the same. That same spirituality and energy that they bring to me, they're gonna put it on me, and then I'm gonna feel that way. And I don't want to feel like that because I know deep down inside in reality that every woman is not the same. Every woman is a different woman in their own special little way. You know what I'm saying? Just like every man is different in their own special little way. So that's how you have to look at that. But I'm staying single because I don't want to go through that. And then I'm hearing, like, every time I watch something on the news, like TMZ or YouTube or something, I'm watching a video, I'm seeing something, hearing something about a man, this man, that woman bashing a man, and this woman bashing this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to bash women. But I just choose to stay single because I refuse to take myself through mental turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to stay mentally strong inside. You know what I mean? I'm trying to protect my inner being, my inner self from self destruction or psychological destruction of myself. If you dig what I'm saying. But if you're feeling me, hit the like and subscribe button. But I'm a strong man on the inside. I was raised to be a strong man mentally. I'm a strong black man. That's why I gave myself the name Sippy King. Sippy King, the name Sippy King is the definition of me as a man. You know what I'm saying? The symbolism of me. You know, Sippy stand for where I came from, Mississippi. Then Kings means I'm a black king. I'm a real black king. So that's why I gave myself this name, and this is the way I think. That's how. This is my opinion, my insight on relationships, love, and all that stuff. But I'm not here to, like I said, I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm just, this is a route I choose to go. You know, I've been through it myself. I've been hurt before. I've been lied to, mistreated, abused, used and all that stuff. I've been through that stuff, and I like every relationship I've been in. I learned something. I learned something from it. I took something from it, and it made me more wiser when it comes down to women. That's why I'm not so quick to jump into no relationship. I'm not so quick to be like, oh, I want to get married to her. She got a bad body. Like, I'm not so quick to jump. You know what I'm saying? A man that jump real quick on something that looks good is a symbolism of a weak mind. A warrior with a weak mind, and you can't warrior. The word warrior and a weak mind do not mix. You know what I'm saying? How can you be a warrior or a king if you have a weak mind towards a queen? That don't make sense. But the world we live in today, you have a lot of brothers out there that are weak minded towards women, and you can't be that way because in reality, women can't stand a man with a weak mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, a man with a weak mind is a direct turn off to a woman. You feel me? So in order to avoid that, you have to stay single as a man for a while and let your mind build. Let it grow stronger. See, people don't talk about that. But in order to build an even extremely stronger mind, you have to stay single and sit back and learn, and sit back and watch what's going on around you inside, from the outside looking on the inside. You have to be that way, in order to become a much more powerful king in the inner mind. So that's why I chose to take the route that I took and the approach I'm taking towards this, because all this stuff I've been seeing lately about how these pro athletes and these rappers, they get into these marriages. They be so quick to get married to somebody, a celebrity wife. They get married, then it go good at first. Now it might go good for a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, and then all of a sudden 3 years later they find out that they're not as compatible as were. So all of a sudden the marriage fall apart, and then all of a sudden there's a divorce, and then the actual man of the relationship has to pay out alimony um through the divorce. They have to pay out so many millions of dollars because of their financial status by them being a celebrity. In reality, it's a waste of time, and basically you just threw money away for nothing, trying to be with somebody that wasn't even compatible with you in the first place. You know, and, even being a regular man, you face the same situation, but you don't face as much of the consequences as a celebrity guy would, like a rapper or pro football player or baseball player or whatever. But if you don't own no property, or you don't own no cars or no real estate or none valuable, being a regular person or regular man, you won't lose as much. If you don't own a house, like in some cases you wanted to pay nothing, you just have to sign a piece of paper saying that you agree to the divorce or whatever. And then but if you're rich and you own 10 cars and you own a mansion and you get a divorce from somebody, guess what? You gotta give up that house, Jack, and about 5 of them cars. And then you have to pay alimony on top of that, probably what, $500,000 a month, just because you're a pro football player, baseball player, or a rapper. You have to pay out all this money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say if I ever get to that status, I'll never get married. I'll never get married. But it's a slim chance I'll get married. The only way I get married is unless it happens before I even go all the way up there. See, I'm a regular guy right now, so yeah, you have a chance now to a certain extent. But if I'm still single and I go up and that happens, it's marriage off limits, buddy. Because number one, I'm finna be like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, the most smartest, intellectual, pro athlete, celebrity out there. Because number one and foremost, this man say he chooses not to get married. He rather stay single, and he's smart for that because he's not gonna be giving away hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars to a woman that don't really want him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how smart you have to think. You have to think wise like that. You have to don't think with your mushroom tip. You have to think with your brain. You feel me? So that's how I'm thinking now, and I'm just a regular nigga. I'm not even popular celebrity status yet, not yet, but I'm gonna get there. But anyway, yeah, man. Like I said, I'm staying single, dude. Like this what this video about. Like I got to, because it too much. It just too much game, too much foolery, trickery going on out here amongst men and women when it comes to a marriage, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was a time I used to have low self-esteem. Excuse me. There was a time when I used to have low self-esteem toward women, because I used to think women used to think I was ugly. Women used to feel like this and that about me. But as I got older, I grew up out of that thinking, and I realized it's not really about looks. It's about the finances, man. Finances and so forth. But to a certain extent, in this time that we living in, you still have women out there that go by looks. Not everybody, just some people do. Some women do. So that's why I say, man, I rather protect and guard my inner self from negativity, from negative women. Now, don't get me wrong. On the flip side, that you have some positive women out there that's not out to get you. You have women out there that really will ride or die with you. You have women out there that will stand by your side through sickness, health, and death. But it's a rare breed. And the issue with that is it's a rare occasion. It's a rare occasion to run across a woman that even thinks like that. It's 10% out of 100%. There's 10% of women out there that are loyal, stand up, they go out there, get their own money. You have women out there that own their own businesses, so they'll go out there and handle their business and come home and be loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? They'll cater to you the same way your typical man would cater to a woman. Like it's still women out there like that, but it's rare, very rare, especially in America. But but yeah, man. I've been single for a minute. Actually, I've been single for like shoot, it been about a couple years now. Really, I mean, I ain't really had no real relationship in a couple years, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because of the, like I said, because of the times we living in, I trying to be careful, and plus, you have people out there, you have women out there that would lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And you have like women out there with diseases, and you mess around and hop in a relationship with somebody that got something you can't get rid of, man. You know what I'm saying? They won't tell you nothing. They just jump on a boat with you for the ride. You know what I'm saying? So it's dangerous, man. You even have women that get married to you, and they'll be married to you, and then they'll look into your business behind your back and see if you have an insurance policy or something. As far as you know, they might try to poison your food or something and try to kill you off so they can get your insurance policy or your 401k and stuff like that. That's why it's not safe, man. It's a lot of trickery, man. You know, it's all type of different ways how a woman can get you. You know what I'm saying? The Bible don't lie. It's Jezebel's out there, man. Jezebel's real, man. You know what I'm saying? A person, you can meet a person and that person can seem like they the best person in the world. They can seem like they the best woman you have ever had. Then on top, at the end, you'll find out that there was a whole Jezebel the whole time, a whole Jezebel that was out to get you. You know what I'm saying? And then it be too late because you already too deep. Once you in too deep, that means you can lose finances, you can lose possessions like houses and cars and stuff like that, man. You can lose your job too, and that's critical, man. That's why you have to be very choice about who you get involved with, who you get to dating, and you hop in a relationship with somebody you want to get married to. Like, you have to watch that, man, because in some cases, a lot of people think it don't take but 6 months to a year to get to know a person, but in reality, it takes years. Sometimes you never know. You'll never get to know a person till after like 8, 9, 10 years. It take that long to really get to know a person. 8, 9, 10 years, man. And that's serious. That's serious. 1 year, 2 years knowing a person don't mean nothing. You still won't know everything about a person after 1 or 2 years. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times people will cover up they real self until they get to the level where they want to get to with you, and then they reveal their real self. So, like I said, it's trickery and foolery out here, man. That's why I choose the path of staying single. Now, if I'm around a crowd of guys or a crowd of my homies or whatever, and I'm telling them what I'm telling you guys on this video, a lot of them guys will laugh at me, be like, "Man, you lame, you this, you that, you scared of women." Nah, I'm not scared of women. I'm just guarding my soul. I'm guarding my spirit. I'm guarding my mental state, because your mental state is a part of your spirit. So that's serious, man. That's serious. You can't. That's why I say, when I was younger, I used to think with my mushroom tip, but now I'm thinking with my brains because I'm an older guy now. I'm not a youngster no more. So I'm in my 40s, so I'm thinking like a 40-something year old man for real. Like, I'm thinking with my head. I'm not thinking with that down now. But when I was in my 20s, I'll be a man to admit, yeah, I used to think like that and be like, oh, she bad. Okay, I finna go shoot my shot at her. I'm finna make this happen. And then 3 months later, I find out she ain't what I thought she was. And then I'm jacked up in the head. I'm like, oh man, damn hurt. Or I just looking stupid. Like when you're older and you wise and you been through a whole lot with women, you'll feel me. You'll see what I'm talking about. Especially if you're young, if you're a youngster, you'll feel me where I'm coming from once you get my age. But if you in your 20s and you listen to me, you gonna laugh at me. You might be like, man, that old man, whatever, man, he don't know what he talking about. Ha ha ha, he. But when you get to my age, buddy, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through certain stages in life in certain types of relationships. Now, if you one of them young guys that's with a high school sweetheart and it's magical, you might well say it's a blessing because it's rare to run across that one time blessing in life where you instantly meet your soulmate at a young age and you don't have to go through trials and tribulations with relationships and stuff of that nature. Some people so blessed that they meet one person in 10th grade and they with them the rest of their life. You know, it's rare, but it's possible and it has happened. Unfortunately for me, it never happened for me, and that's why I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why to a certain extent, I do feel some type of way. But I know in reality, it ain't nothing I can do about it. I can't control um reality. I can't control what's meant for me, and I can't control what's not meant for me. Meaning you can't control reality. You know, what's meant to be is what meant to be. What's not is not, and that's how that goes. So, I could easily jumped out there and just walked up to a woman and work my way, talk my way. But I fell back and I decided. I said, nah, I'll just stay single, man. You know, so that's what it's gonna be with me. But hit that like subscribe button if you feel me. If you hear me out and you understand and you feel me, hit that like subscribe button. Because the thing is, when if you're a man and you choosing to stay single, you showing everybody that you're a strong man. You're a strong king like me. You have to have a strong mind to be determined, be like, okay, I'm gonna just stay single. It's whatever, whenever it come, it come. And if it don't, it don't. You have to be mentally strong. You have to think strong. You have to think to a point where I love myself. I care about myself. I care about my well-being. I care about my body, and I care about my soul. I care about who I mix my soul with. So you have to be strong to think that way. If you can't think that way, or if you don't think that way, that means you have a weak mind. A small thing to a giant soul. Hey, listen. I have a strong mind. I don't mean to brag, but my mind is powerful, baby. I'll never fall weak. Never fall weak. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, I don't go on desperation. You know what I'm saying? Because desperation is dangerous. I even mentioned that in another video I did a month ago. Desperation is dangerous. When you get desperate and you get tired of being lonely, like you can't put yourself in that mental state because you will make the wrong decision, and meaning that it can lead to your death. It can lead to the downfall of everything that you put your hard work into. It go both ways, man. So you have to have a strong mind. Some man out here, you do. And it's sad to say, I hate to say it, but a lot of our brothers are weak minded because they go for anything and everything they see. What look good ain't always good, man. It's not. It's not. I'm a man myself. I'm out here. I drive on the road, so I see different women's, different places, and I be like, oh, okay, she's hot. Okay, she hot. I look over there like that, but I know in reality, You can't jump on anything and everything that you see because, like I said, yeah, hey, you might be walking up to a Jezebel, and next thing you know, your life is cursed, all because you walked up to Jezebel. So you have to be very choosy and picky about the type of women that you choose to talk to or even have dealings with. That's real. I had to learn the hard way. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to learn the hard way. And the fact that I'm older and I've been through a lot, I learned from that experience, so I know better now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm single and I'm gonna stay single. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if that day come, it come. It don't, it don't. And like I hope some of young brothers are watching this video because this is very important. Always remember, your mind comes first. Always follow your first instinct. If your first instinct is telling you that something is not right about this person, follow your instincts. Don't even go. But now, if your first instinct telling you like yeah, she look like she have a good personality, she have a head on her shoulders, or whatever, then you go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, when your first instincts talk to you, that's really your guardian angel. You have two guardian angels. Realize that you have your good guardian angel, and on the left side, you have your devilish guardian angel. The if anytime you thinking about something and you trying to decide, and then you have a second thought. Usually, the second thought is the wrong answer. The first one, nine times out of 10, is always the right answer. So remember that, because an old man told me that a long time ago. The first thought, the first reaction is always the most accurate, correct, um, correct one every time. It never fails. So that's the way you have to think, man. That's how you have to look at that. I'm telling you, but that's all I had to say for tonight, man. But anyway, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna end this live video, baby. And I'm out till tomorrow, baby. Peace out.